Hello, back here with Fireman Three Houses. First, let me extend an apology if I happen to be sniffly and gross in the voice department. I'm recording this right after I did the last one, where, if you recall, Niagara fell out of my eyes, if you see what I mean. That was such a weird way I said that. Niagara fell out of my eyes? The Niagara Falls fell out of my... I cry, is the point. So we've just... The King's Triumphant Return is our current chapter 18, and we have just head back to the monastery. We haven't even had our first day, so we're obviously going to now go a-talking at the monastery to peeps. Still no side... What are they called? Paralogs. Are there maybe there just aren't that many. I guess there aren't that many. Because there are a lot in the academy phase of Azure Moon, so maybe there just aren't that many in the other one. You know, the war phase. Because at least with most of the other routes, there are plenty. Maybe I shouldn't have done them all so fast. We're not going to have very many to do. Choir Festival. Ooh, what does that actually do? Effects are enhanced by the uplifting nature of the event. Ooh, we should definitely hang out. We should go to the choir with Dimitri. We should hang out with Dimitri all day today, basically. Golden fish! This could be a chance to get rich quick, kid. Certifications, though. Right, none there, and not for Manuela. Kill. I guess there's no harm in getting set up to Wyvern Lord at some point. Because he is still putting in the work as an adjutant. He's doing that damage. We should also bump his Silver Lance up. Oh, right, I tried to do that. We didn't have enough smithing stones. Oh, can I buy a Master Seal from here? We still got plenty of money. Have I got anything I could sell that I want to sell? Let's buy a seal, yo. There aren't Master Seals here. Only Anna sells those. Buggers. Buggers? Bugger. Singular. Very well, then. Time to explore. So this is mostly going to be our monastery day, talking about seeing if there are any quests. Let me just check the bulletin board. There are a few, yeah. Another supply run? God damn, Gilbert. Albinian herring and goby, though. We surely have those. Albinian herring. Oh, is it aramid goby, was it? Yes, we've got those. Those are easy. Albinian herring, though. I think we might have... Oh, no. 2 of those, too. Brilliant. Let's go. We can turn that in immediately. When we get there, though, I don't like taking it from the bulletin board. I like walking around to the places myself. Well, I guess the bulletin board... Yes, really. I guess the bulletin board just teleports you there anyway, right? Anyway, so we're going to be going around talking this time. I suppose we'll do a bit of weapon maintenance. Should we do it before or after all the other stuff? Let's do it before, actually. Get it over with. I'm first going to buy a Master Seal for good old Seth there. I guess I should just buy 3, shouldn't I? 1 for each of the master things I intend to take. Yeah, let's do that. It's 9,000 gold. So Seth up to Wyvern Lord, Manuela to Bow Knight, and Gilbert to the Mortal Savant, potentially. If he's ever going to be Dark Bishop, it's because we're going to have another Dark Seal, so he doesn't have to worry about... We don't have to worry about buying another Master Seal for him to do the Dark Bishop on top of Mortal Savant. I don't even know if there are any other Dark Seals going on. Hey there, what's Cornelia up to? Something bad, probably, if it passes any indication.
If you manage to take back Ferdiac, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business.
A bit?
Taxes in the Fargus Dukedom are ridiculously high. Makes it hard to even think about trading. That Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway?
I don't want to even theorize.
From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth.
I guess, because if they can do that fast, then by the time we reclaim it, there'll be nothing left, and then they'll have an easier time retaking us.
But
sensible.
If they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
Well, if you look at it from their perspective, we're a pretty formidable foe, so conquering the territories may be more to try and stamp us out now while we're still fighting them. It could be. I'm not really a master politician or war councilman.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Well, that's good.
A city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence.
That's so.
I'd like to visit that place at least once.
Oh, you've never
before I
been?
die. But I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated.
I could find someone to take over your shift for like a week if you want to go.
Ah, well. I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
Oh yeah, not now. Don't go now. God, it's still overrun and everything. I mean, look at all the stuff lying around. I guess I haven't been around the actual proper monastery market in a while. Anyway, repairs. Anything I could repair? I've still got my bow on. No, this looks good. Your iron bow. It'll survive for a bit. Training sword. Actually, a lot of this is in pretty good repair. We did fix everything up just before going, I guess. Your killer axe. It's still got 2 smashes in it. That's good. What is it that this takes? Mithril, right. And I can only repair it once, but I don't see us using all of its durability like twice, really. So we should. I don't want to hold. I won't hold back too much on using it. We're not terribly far from the end of the game, after all. You need Umbral Steel? Easy money. Let's do that. We actually have plenty of Umbral Steel. I have not been using Heroes Relics at all. And Parthia, it takes Mithril to forge it up, right? So we'd rather save that for the Axe of Vuk and Visara, probably. The rest of this actually looks pretty good. It's just the forging up then that I need resources for. Your Brave Sword needs more Wood Steel. This needs more Smithing Stones. This also needs Wood Steel if I want it to be a spear, and you can wield that now, which is good. I won't do that because I might want root steel for repairing a brave weapon or something like that. And I don't have a steady supply of it just yet. Oh, is this for forging up? Oh, you actually can't forge Parthia. My lies. Or did I already say you could forge Parthia? I forget if I did say it or did not say that. Whatever. Point being, you can't. We got plenty of money, so let's... Ooh, hello. What this? Onion. The onion. Carve the onion. The onion skin. Sorry, I do love that video. Oh yeah, let's buy all this. It is the golden fish thing after all. And from you, I'd like a buttload of smithing stones. Could I... Oh, I could definitely afford just max smithing stones. Let's do that, because I'm about to use a bunch anyway. And it feels nice to have 99 of things. Ah, so satisfying. Agarthium, do we have... I don't think we have anything that uses it. We could sell it all. Let's not. Ooh, Venom Stone. Doesn't sell for very much, considering how freaking rare it is. Seth, let's get you a slightly better lance. Just, it'll increase that damage for when you're an adjutant. Why not? I don't even think it loses durability when they attack as an adjutant. A reinforced silver lance, born again on the blacksmith's anvil. How poetic. Great, so actually I guess we can just leave that for now. I will come back anytime. Thank you.
Here's my thought.
Here's your thought. Ignorance is bliss? Interesting proposal.
The fish in this pond.
Oh, for the
They're
fish.
swimming all lazy and serene, but the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food.
Yeah, I guess it's a little whack. It's not a big place for them to swim, I guess, is it? And it's right on top of a high tower, so it's not even like it goes out somewhere else.
But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Damn. You know, I hadn't thought about it like that until you said that. Not really. I think we have I think we're fortunate in that we're not quite as helpless as they are in regard to their own self-preservation. Look at the mountains down there. Not being rendered very far. Dang, I never thought about that though. We are extremely high up, and this is a pretty massive pond. This would be very difficult to build. I mean, it just goes to show that Garrick Mach really is this huge monument in the middle of the whole continent. I think we're just gonna hang out with Dimitri all day today. I'm gonna make some food with him. You know, I always thought that this one is kind of weak sauce. You gain max HP and strength +1 for the rest of the month. Well, you can already get strength HP +3 from this, and then strength +1 from this. So the Sacred Beast Roast, which might I remind is the moose and the Kirsch, that's a lot of resources for what is basically just this, but then 1 health extra. It should really have been like strength +2 and then health +5 to make it worth doing. This one's worth doing though, hell yeah. Getting all 3 of those in the 1 month, or in the 1 day even, for the rest of the month. And like even +1 to all stats for the rest of the month, like I guess if you have the resources, but it ain't a huge step up compared to if you were really focusing, like if I did this and then defense again, then it's like +2 defense, that's a lot. Especially for like a tank or something. Anyways, Dimitri, what are we making today? Ooh, you know, let me have a look at the calendar and see what the next story mission is, and I might have some thoughts. Take back Ferdiad. Right, okay. To rebuild the kingdom, you must take back Ferdiad, which has been occupied by Cornelia of the Fargus Dukedom. I think I remember the mission that this place is about. And I have reasons for believing that I think we would want magic for this. So let's make some salad, Dimmy. I don't know what much there is to cook here, but let's do it.
We cannot allow this precious food to go to waste.
Oh, probably for the best, I guess, because I can actually taste test it. But,
I have no problem if the recipe gives a measurement. Eyeballing such things is not my specialty.
No, I tend to agree. I'm glad. It's very lucky that this recipe was very clear about how much we were to cook the Angelica. And speaking of Angelica, we should head to the greenhouse. Did we get any Rocky Burdock this time? We didn't have great. I don't think there was much. Yeah, predicted yield 2 wheat sprigs, so I don't think there was much going on there. Nah. What a shame. What is yellow, I wonder? Now, let's stop being boring and going with Mercy's power things every time. Let's do yellow. I don't even remember what it was. Oh man, the crops are not doing well today. Ooh, Fish of Mystery on the next day we're at the monastery. Oh, Annette and Mercedes have are both born in the same month? That's cool. That might do like a hell training mission montage of all this. It might be like a 5-minute episode. I'll have the camera on for that, but I won't be speaking a lot during it maybe. Just in case some interesting stuff happens. That's how about that? Either Hoozles, everyone's motivation's got to be pretty low, right? Oh, actually, not everyone. Cool. So to do Felix say, okay, cool. We'll be able to do some activities to work all that out. Hey there, you brought veggies. Good for you.
Come to deliver vegetables we harvested in the village to the monastery's dining hall.
Sweet.
Because of the season, I couldn't really pick that much, but I wanted to help you guys out. Even just a little bit.
Look, don't you ever be ashamed of the amount you were able to produce. You are a goddamn hero. Do you understand me, churchgoer?
We're busily
Is that your first name?
seeds, so when things start to grow, I'll be back.
I got it. No, harvest was terrible for me too. It's all right. I probably should plant some veggie seeds or something at some point instead of just all doing flower seeds, but I like them permabuffs, bro. Hey there.
Up until a few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed.
Is that right?
As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease.
Huh.
King hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improving the city's infrastructure.
And look where that got us now.
In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order.
Okay, so it was good for a bit, but look where it got us now.
At the same time, the diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
Okay, it sounds pretty tremendously and truly amazing, honestly. But look where it got us now. Annie and Mercy! Wow, just chatting with all the knights. Smooth talkers over here.
The kingdom capital. It's been way too long since I was there last.
And I was there never, so this will be a first for me.
Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not looking forward to it or anything.
You should be. That's where your mom lives, isn't it? Or no, she's at Baron Dominic's place, wherever that is. But your old schoolmates, hopefully they are still alive. You don't have to hide it.
Please don't tease me like that.
Well, I'm not.
It's just, when I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy.
Well, I'm right there with you.
The capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire.
She was what? I thought, what's his face hired her? Lambert. That the dude just said the late king. Oh, ennobled though. That's maybe a little different, I guess. Yeah.
Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant.
Hmm.
But all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Best of yes, we should. Sorry, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Your thing is that, Max.
I agree that we should
Thanks,
head
Annie,
to
for that
Ferdiad.
pep talk.
But let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea.
Yes.
The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden.
Hey, sweet. It'll be a perfect place to start constructing maps of all the surrounding areas that we haven't checked for Lady Rhea.
They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
Good call. Was it you who ordained that? Because if you did, I mean, primo job. Oh, for a second, I thought I had Mercedes had a hidden talent in faith, and I was like, she doesn't normally have this obvious priest who is standing in priest wear in front of me doesn't have an affinity for faith. I forgot that advanced drills is how you train me. Well, thanks for thinking pragmatically, Mercy. It's weird that Mercedes has such a close attachment to Lady Rhea. I mean, I understand that she is close to the church and why she is close to the church, but I never really... I guess it sort of surprises me slightly that sort of passes to Lady Rhea as well. I hope I can go home soon. Well, you know, I hope you can too, because you're taking up my favorite spot in the reception hall.
Hello there.
That particular bench. Hello there! We owe it to our fallen
After
friends.
that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly.
Aye.
To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
The revenge. Let's use a different word, maybe. That word has that like narratively had a problem area around us recently.
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
I mean, he's not gonna forget all the stuff he's done either. Can't take anything back. That's why you have to be conscientious and mindful about all your every move, as I am often not. Have some perfume, lad.
Sorry, but this isn't mine.
Okay, you're really ruining my vibe here. Which, do you have a particular liking for any of these? I can't remember. Mercy likes lavender, Bernie likes pitcher plants, Flame likes forget-me-nots. I would think that Sylvain would like roses as like just the epitome of the romance flower, you know what I mean? Although I guess in that sense it would sort of make sense that he wouldn't. Let's give some forget-me-nots. And you know what? Actually, do you get motivation from inviting to tea? Let's go to tea with Sylvain. I don't know why. I just had a spur-of-the-moment urge. We could talk about Dimitri. No, let's not do that. Southern Fruit Brand, why not?
Hey, sorry for the wait, Professor.
No problem, no problem. God damn, we have so much food. Are you gonna eat that cheesecake? I'll have that.
Thank you so much.
Fruit.
What a wonderful aroma.
Yeah, the smell is the best part of tea, I guess. I'm not a tea person, sorry. Heart-racing memories, the last battle, exploring the mind. The opera, he likes that sort of stuff. He's into fiction and high society in a sense. Not the inner workings of it, but the conviviality and the vices they provide, I guess. The Ideal Professor, The Existence of Crest, books you've read recently. I'll say The Existence of Crest, but I'll wait for you to finish your sip of tea. I don't want to be rude now. The Existence of Crest. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
Thank you for the treat, Professor. I'd like to do this again sometime.
Sure, you didn't actually eat any of the treats I brought, but Oh well, more for me, I guess. Anything you can teach me that I want to know? I'm kind of cool with skills right now, I feel. I mean, like, having my axe up higher would be nice, but it's gonna get there. What to do?
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate.
I mean, Sylvain wasn't saying that. I think you're right. I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him. So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad.
I mean, that really was when you met him, is when that phase in his life started, I
He
guess.
has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
Likewise. Will you go to tea with me? Okay, that's fair. Maybe Dimitri will go to tea with me. I just feel like having tea with people right now. We haven't done it in a while.
Caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry, truly.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one who trouble was really caused for. I'm just glad you're taking a turn here.
I am also eternally grateful to you.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
Always. This isn't. I guess you don't really do this in medieval times. Will you go to tea with me?
Thank you.
Yes. We can do all so much stuff with Dimitri now that he's not in a state. Ginger. Maybe you would like ginger tea because it kind of. Even though you can't taste it, there's like a. Like he could, because he can't taste. I'm trying to think. Can he smell still? Because those are kind of linked. Maybe because ginger is kind of sharp, he would like it unforgettable and brightening.
Please, allow me to take you up on your kind offer for company.
Well, I didn't think you were coming here sitting down at the tea table that I set up in my room for no reason. Or are these your quarters? I can't remember how it works.
Thank you.
Be my guest. And maybe you could eat some of these sweets. Sylvain did not take.
How warm and comforting.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
Guessing someone's age, school uniforms, evaluating allies. Oh, weird. I mean, he's kind of like into the jockey nature of training and stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, there you go. Sturdy weapons.
So it is.
He doesn't like breaking those. He feels very ashamed when he does.
So
things that bother you, the view from the bridge, capable comrades. Oh, I kind of felt like he would like all of these. But maybe capable Shoot, it was probably the view from the bridge, wasn't it? Damn it! Sorry, Dimitri.
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
Absolutely, but you should probably eat some of these sweets before you go, because some of them are getting stale. Or not, okay? Hey, look at our charisma going up. Nice. I know it's charm, but it feels to me like leading an army doesn't just, leading a battalion, in fact, doesn't just take charm. It takes charisma in the sense that it's not just being likable, it's knowing how people work, which is why I feel like the term charisma applies more strongly to the stat that corresponds to battalion of efficacy. And also, charm sort of implies that you become a more charming person, whereas charisma feels like it's a skill that you're developing, which is the art of talking to people, which sort of would explain why some people, like, Dudu has charisma of 17, which is above the average for a normal person if we're taking my D&D rules, but it's not, but he still has difficulties opening up to people sometimes and stuff, and that would be explained if it was like he's developed a skill for charisma, but he doesn't always have it on, if you see what I mean. I don't know why I'm ranting about why I think it should be called charisma instead of charm. I'm gonna keep calling it charisma anyway, is the be-all and end-all of this. There's someone hanging out in the graveyard. Hey there. I don't think you should be really jubilating. What is the verb I'm looking for? You shouldn't be jubilant anyway, right? So like this, right around the graveyard. But people are trying to sleep, damn it.
I believe we managed to win against numbers like that.
It was pretty surprising.
Oh, unless the real me is lying dead in Gronder, and this is all just a happy dream.
No way to know. Ah, Ingrid's praying at someone's grave. What's going on here? Puppy, did you lose a loved one here as well?
We buried Lord Rodrigue's body ourselves.
I see.
There wasn't time to do things properly. It pains me that I was unable to take him home to his territory.
Oh, did you bury him at Gronder Field?
Once this war is over, hold a proper funeral for him.
It would be nice.
Now, we need to focus on taking back Ferdiad. All will be well eventually. I know we can win.
Stay strong, chin up, lance forward, whatever the thing I said to you last time when you were hanging out with Sedith. I mean, what? I wasn't watching that. Shut up. Hey, Papa. How do the things be going down there, Grid? Or, you know, down there physically, but up there spiritually, whatever. Can't even have a conversation with my father anymore. I'm so bad at this. Damn, I'm taking these stairs like 3 at a time. Look at this. What? Ooh, is hanging out on the bridge. Maybe Flane. She's often having a look there. Oh, it's Ash. You asked what you're thinking about.
Anyway, I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad.
Is that right? I mean, it's a pretty big... I guess there's no reason you really would have had to go there. You were hanging out with Leonardo in the west.
Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine.
Probably. Be a nice change of pace. Maybe we should ask someone.
Good point. I'll check with His Highness.
Cool. Don't mention capable comrades to him. Apparently he doesn't like that. Actually, if you could just test something for me, when you get there, ask him about the view from the bridge. Maybe I can figure out if that's what he wanted me to say. I guess my mind was just like evaluating allies and capable comrades seems kind of close. And they're both kind of about, like he does have a bit of a passion for the whole like art of the battle and that sort of thing. He's into lance training and stuff. Advice box, who's got some stuff to ask? Oh, Dimi, of course. Perhaps it is because I'm operating with half of my normal vision now, but doing desk work strains my eye terribly. How can I best maintain efficiency like this? Have someone acquire eye drops for you, be good to your body, and take a break. Overcome the strain with pure willpower. Oh, geez. One of these two, because these are like pragmatic things he can do with his body, but I don't want to say this to him, but I think it's what he wants to hear. Overcome the strain with pure willpower. Damn it, it was take a break. Now I feel like an ass. That was what I wanted to say to him, but I thought he would want to hear the... Hey, Flame.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Just for your, like, peace of mind, I want you to know it won't, so you should be prepared for stuff like this to happen again, because people have problems. But we can make sure it stays that way for a while. The peaceful way, not the war way. This is how I'm ending every conversation with you lately, but, hang in there, Flame. Dimitri, sorry for completely wrecking that advice box. Let's go sing. This'll surely make us all feel better. Question mark?
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy after all.
No, it isn't.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
Oh, damn. Man, we all didn't have a very good time there. Ooh, faith to D for who?
There is still more
Me!
to learn.
Cool. I learned how to heal. Too bad I'm not a magic class. Oh, that actually doesn't do motivation, does it? Oh, interesting. Speaking of, is your motivation up? Or because if so, it is. Okay. Forget-me-nots are your thing, so. Do you reckon we have some more noun for this first? Well, we should say that until after we take on some of the quests that are going on around here, I guess. Felix hanging out in his dorm. Are we feeling things about your father? Probably, right? When his father was visiting the monastery, he holed up in his room, so he's probably thinking about that right now. Doing okay, my dude? He has to atone. Dimitri, I assume you mean.
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death. Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a shame that him dying is sort of what sobered Dimitri up, because he sort of, with his dying breath, said, "Man, I hope I didn't make bad on my promise to Lambert."
Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
Lips are sealed. Don't you worry, buddy. You could use some motivation. Is this your perfume? What about the lightning? Entered to magic. Okay. Does tea do yours motivation? It does not, because I went to tea with Sylvain and that... I don't have so many flowers, so I think I'm gonna make some meals with people, or eat some meals with people after this to get some motivations up. Hey, Manuela, hang out in the old infirmary. Are people still, like, being treated here?
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive.
Yeah, we're very lucky that they started fighting each other first, which I kind of made happen by accident.
Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh?
You said it.
If only I had my infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't pick up and move whole rooms at once. Could bring the dining hall with us in that case, and that would be awesome. I'm guessing Seth's hanging out in the Archbishop Council room, whatever it's called. Advisory room, right. Maybe a roundabout route.
Seems we are headed for the kingdom capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri.
We appreciate it!
It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea. Besides, saving the people of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
Yeah! Yeah. My god, you're good at so many things. Perhaps you can teach me some axe, actually. I'll just get a little head start in that. Nice. That was like 3 swings right there. Or more like 10. It was a lot. Who's hanging out in the Cardinal's room? Oh, hi. A warlock.
Claude. His Highness.
Yeah.
All the house leaders from way back when assembled again at Gronder.
It was a very poetic moment in a way, but also pretty bleak.
I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
Well, we all vocalized them pretty loudly, but I guess we couldn't hear it as we were on opposite sides of the field and all. Although that said, when we went there as kids, they were properly addressing each other. Like Dimitri said, "You all should know I won't be going easy on you," and they were pretty far away then.
I am very grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own.
And I probably would have had a harder time without you throwing that miasma and poison strike everywhere.
It is all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue.
Not just those two. I mean, have you seen your daughter? She can turn an axe lightningy. We should find a name for that technique.
Ferdiad, by way of the Fraldarius domain.
Roger, roger.
Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me.
Thank God.
You make ready for the actual battle.
I really don't like negotiating with houses. They all have so many words to say.
It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
That really is what it feels like at this point. Quest, so you have 2 for me. Ah! Supply run.
I have a request.
I can sure secure some resources for you. In fact, I can give them to you right now. And, the floral tribute.
There is a demand for flowers, but we have not yet gathered enough. Would you lend us a hand, Professor? If possible, I would ask for the most beautiful flowers you can find.
As a tribute. I wonder who this is for. For Rodrigue in particular, or I guess just for everyone who fell at Gronder. Ooh, and I get tea and the Dusker Cavalry from this, and Renown 500! Heals, yeah. Also, here are those fish.
Very much.
No problem. Renown. And money. That's a lot of money. Flowers are gonna be in the greenhouse, right? There are. Let's have these. What are they, I wonder? Open sesame! Open almond? Open... there we go. Gladiolus. Flowers used as an offering for those who died in war. The flowers are colorful, but the leaves are sharp as blades. It's pretty depressing a thought that there's an entire flower dedicated for that. Anyways, I found one, Gilbert. Will this be enough? Here you are.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
His Highness visits the graveyard after every battle and places flowers on the graves of those who have fallen. Though it is hard for him to accept such loss, I believe he wishes to pay them the honor they deserve.
It's for Dimitri. Oh, I didn't expect that. Well, I hope he's okay with a prickly flower. We just got 800 renown from those 2 quests. Let's have a look at this. See what we're at now, renown-wise.
Need something?
I do need something. 1900. Okay, so... Ooh, should I splurge on the authority so that poor Felix can get his thing up to A? Where is he at right now? Oh, he's at D. He's actually picking it up pretty quick. Yeah, sure, let's go for it.
This one?
Authority. +2.
You're all set.
Get that set statue up to gold. Beautiful. Oh man, the poor Seth Lane statue. I've neglected the hell out of this one. Because we just haven't used many lance people, and our faith got all up really fast because of all the heals we needed. Speaking of lancing, Sylvain is on his way quickly to be getting A in lance when he'll be able to use Gradivis and all that. Although it's starting to seem like Gradivis, Hauteclair, and what was the bow one? Parthia are all kind of just like slightly better than a silver bow, and I thought they were more powerful than that, given you only get like 1. To the dining hall. So in that sense, perhaps getting Gradivis won't be as much of a big deal. Though, do we have the Spear of Assault and other legendary lances, don't we? Yeah. I guess he's already got the Lance of Ruin, so the Gradivis isn't as cool. Spear of Assault could be nice just because it regenerates your health and stuff, and because he's already pretty sturdy, that could make him a very solid standing tank kind of thing. We'll consider it, I guess. We'll wait and see till when he actually has Lance of A. What is today's special? Peach Sorbet. Ah, yes. Not exactly Dimitri's best thing. I think we should have something that Dimitri and Didu will like, because I meant to get their supports up that way, or his motivation up that way, but I did not, period. I did not, because I did that with the choir, and that doesn't actually do it. Oh, this still sounds so good, the way it's described. Let's have food together. Are you two still having that thing that he says?
I never thought I would be able to enjoy a meal with my friends again.
No one is to blame. But yeah, we should eat together more often.
Oh yeah, we should! Ha! That's so nice. I forgot that sometimes they have different ones after the time skip, or I guess generally they do if they had a special one before. Speaking of, do Annette and Gilbert have a thing now? Oh man, he really doesn't like peach sorbet. Is there anything they both like? Well, they both tolerate this. Let's see if they have a thing now that they're at A and she's on speaking terms with him again. They might. Huh?
The food tastes great today, but my father can cook very well too.
Is that right?
I certainly know the basics of cooking. Please allow me to treat you next time.
Yeah, they're back in speaking too. That's so God, I love it. Okay, cool, sweet. Now let me stop doing the ones that I want to see them talk and do the ones that actually needs the motivation. Manuela and Ingrid, and then Felix and Sylvain. Felix doesn't like sweet stuff, so he won't like this. But Manuela and Ingrid, oh, Manuela doesn't like this either. Sylvain likes this and Felix tolerates it. So let's make a fish sandwich, a simple dish. Aramid pike is pickled in vinegar and served with cabbage between 2 slices of bread. Nice. It sounds like it could be good. Oh, they look good.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Anime food, am I right?
I'm happy to eat alone, but alright.
Too bad. Oh, why did he get to full motivation from that even though it wasn't his favorite? Is there some kind of special thing going on today? Or is it just because he liked eating with Sylvain? I don't know. I don't rightly know. Or did I give him a flower already or something? No, he was at 0 motivation. I don't really know. Anyway, today's special. Let's bring Ingrid and Manuela. I just want to see what these two say because I don't think I've ever seen Ingrid's neutral one or Manuela's dislike one. I don't see many of their dislike ones because I don't like doing it. But let's see.
Professor, would
Would you like to eat my helping? I've had enough and need to stay in shape.
Sure, I'll have it, sure.
I think it's wonderful to be able to eat a nice meal every day.
I guess we're certainly fortunate in that regard. Well, maybe eating a neutral one just gives you to max motivation anyway. I didn't realize that. Maybe it depends on the relative support levels involved with people who are there. Which we just gotta give Manuela a bit more, and then I guess we can bring Seth's thing up. Yeah, why not? Training weight. A weight that you can strap to your back to build muscle. I wonder if Manuela or Seth would like those. I'm just interested when Manuela will say if I give her that, so I'm gonna hang on to that. As for these, do you like roses maybe? Forget-me-nots? Lavender? Pitcher plant? Alright, well I tried. I guess Manuela will probably take it poorly if I give her this, won't she? But I've never seen her dislike gift before. It's probably really funny knowing her. Where the hell is she? Oh right, she's in her own room. What? I said she's in her own room. Get swole, Manuela.
Thank you.
Oh, she actually didn't mind it. Cool. And have a rose while I'm chef. Sure. Sweet. In that case, we may as well use the last activity point. Mayn't we? What kind of tournament is going on this month? Imagine it'd be bows. It would be perfect for Dimitri to get that. Okay, an axe tournament. Oh. I'm not allowed to enter myself, right? Okay, so we would probably want one of these two, but they're exact opposites in terms of Mercedes has really good strength and really poor defense, and Annette's got decent strength and then really good defense. But we're fighting against warriors, right? Not like tanky people. What is your attack with a training axe right now, Annette? Strength is only 24, so it'd be 30. People are gonna have defenses of like 20, and so if you want to and you have to beat them in like 4 or 5 turns, well, you're doing like 50 damage maybe. I guess I'd have to know what their... let's do it with Mercy. Come on, Mercy, you can do it. I believe in you. Your defense has been getting better, and you're pretty sturdy health-wise, and you're really fast. Oh man, she's just gonna get too many hits taken in this, isn't she? Perhaps she'll dodge the stuff. Let's see. Rah! Swonk! Yeah! Swonk. Should be able to dodge 1 or 2 here and there, and that might be able to carry her to the end, but if not, it'll be a good try. Okay, 38 times 2. There's no way they're gonna survive both of those, and you'll probably hit both, so they'll probably hit you here, and now we can heal the second one. And if we heal every 2, then we should be good, right? Yeah, let's do this. You can handle it, Mercy. You're the right lady for the job, yes! And he dodged one, sweet. I had to protect my friends by getting money from this tournament. Ooh, dearie me. You're pretty strong, but I can take you down with 2 27s, right? Yeah, because that's 54, right. And a crit! Yeah! Out of the sky! Nice. I wasn't expecting, I was thinking it took her a long time to get to where she is right now, but as a warrior now, she's like untouchable. And this is the final, so let's just heal just in case. Go for it! Ah! Not too slow. I have too much axe prowess. Man, they only got up to axe prowess of 3. Pick it up, guys. Come on. Would a silver axe be good for you, actually? What is your speed like? Okay, strength of 36. So if a silver axe weighs like, what, 9? 10. So you would need a strength of 40 to do it. Is that right? Or is it 5 and it's 50? I can never remember. In that case, a silver axe wouldn't actually slow you down that much, so it might be better to just swap that out instead of the training one, because your strength is so high that it probably won't actually slow you down that much. It should slow you down by 1 if it is divided by 4, and I'm right about that. We'll see next time we go out to battle, I suppose, which will be next episode. So that looks like that is where this episode is going to end for now. And the next video is going to be, we're heading back into Celeste finally, doing some more the EX playthrough. I guess that means we're going to the hotel now, I think. Yeah, which is a long place, so it's going to be difficult to get all the items there, but I'll do my best. And with that said, thank you so much for coming around. Admiral's going to be out of here. Hopefully I will see you around. Peace! They've all got to just be a thumping beats, don't they? Pancake bunny. Dear me. Here, let's hit them together, both of them. Take this ball. Twonk. Oh, double kill. Did I actually take them out? Oh, these are pretty sturdy, I guess. Oh, doing no damage, though. I guess they don't increase